News tonight, Anambra House Committee on Health commends Governor Soludo's vision on improved health care in the state. Trade and Commerce Commissioner tasked market leaders to support state governments to ensure sustainable development. National Union of Banks, Insurance and Financial Institutions employees threatens shutdown of financial institutions in solidarity to ASU strike. Sudan reopens key border crossing with Ethiopia. Before the news in detail, here is a special message. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let us give him maximum support for the task ahead. Beautiful good evening to you. Glad to have you join us tonight on the news. My name is Maureen Stone Enichoki. The chairman of Anambra State House of Assembly Committee on Health, Dr. Kata Ume Oduago, has said that the 2022 revised budget of Anambra State will meet the health needs of the people. Dr. Ume Oduago gave the assurance while speaking to journalists after the passage of the budget by the House. House of Assembly correspondent Chukwemeka Modelem has the details.
Emphasized that the budgetary allocation to health should provide all the necessary facilities required in general hospitals and primary health centers for optimal performance. He assured that his committee will partner the Ministry of Health for the realization of Governor Chukwuma Soludo's vision in health sector, such as making drugs readily available at hospitals and at cheaper rates to arrest the issue of drugs being out of stock, as well as prevent maternal and infant mortality, among others. Dr. Umodago, who noted that Governor Soludo will now hit the ground running by executing his projects for Anambra State, appreciated his colleagues in the Anambra State House of Assembly for giving the revised budget expeditious passage. From the State House of Assembly, Chukwemeka Modelem, ABS News.
Plans are on for the first ever health summit coming up soon in Anambra State. The Commissioner for Health, Dr. Afam Obidike, announced this when he received executive members of Nigeria Union of Journalists, Anambra State Council, who called on him in his office at the Jerome Udoji State Secretariat, Oka. Correspondent Ngozi Bileri covered the visit and now reports.
Explained that Anambra State wants to achieve a state that will be livable for all, which he said cannot work in a society with unhealthy individuals, hence the need for the summit, which he announced will happen in September. He expressed happiness that the 2 monkeypox patients recorded in the state recently have been discharged successfully, calling on anyone having symptoms of the disease to rush to the nearest hospital, as the state has all it takes to contain the disease and its spread. According to him, Governor Soludo wants all the over 300 health centers in the state to be up and running, even as he said they are using technology to improve the health sector. He explained that journalists have a critical role to play in promoting healthy Anambra State, as he said that it is through the media that the people will be kept abreast with government policies in health sector.
There's no health personnel that will not want to work with journalists. Living is not possible. For you to sensitize people, it's information, it's journalists. For you to do it, is this, yes, no problem. We're going to work, and also want to ask people to continue to support the administration of Chancellor Soludo, despite one of the 2 challenges we met on ground.
Speaking earlier, the chairman of NUJ in Anambra State, Dr. Odogu, who said they came to familiarize with him and extend hands of fellowship to his administration in a quest to build a better Anambra State through positive reportage of government activities, programs and policies, commended state government for establishing endoscope machine in Onitsha, which is the first of its kind, enumerating its benefits. Dr. Odogu said they also came to intimate him about NUJ Health Summit coming up soon and to seek his support and presence at the event as part of Governor Soludo's plans of having a healthy Anambra State, adding that journalists need to stay healthy to be able to inform the public.
Before now, it's not rampant like that. I think we are introducing that. Most times, anything about dental, it goes to private hospitals. But with that now, maybe in the 3 senatorial zones, there will be a relief in that area. We are urging you to continue in that direction.
The NUJ 2022 Health Week Committee Chairman, Comrade Chinyere Fesi Okoye, explained preparations of the Council towards the Health Week and what will be achieved at the end of the day, and appealed to the Commissioner to provide for the Council necessary personnel and equipment for the success of the event.
Health, they say, is wealth and is everything. We journalists, we work around the clock, 247, to ensure that we get people informed. We gather information, we disseminate. And in the bid to do that, sometimes we lose sight of some basic needs of life, including our health.
Other members of the ESCO and members of the Health Week Committee, as well as reporters from various electronic and print media, were part of the visit. From the Jerome Udoji Secretariat in Oka, I am Ngozi Obileri for ABS News.
Market leaders have been charged to give the needed support to Anambra State government in its current drive to ensure sustainable development. The Commissioner for Trade and Commerce, Dr. Obinna Ngonade, gave the charge when he paid a courtesy visit to the President General Building Materials International Market, Ogidi, Chief Jude Nwankwo, in his office. Correspondent Chibuzo Bidike has the details.
Ngonade, who described the markets as the most peaceful and organized markets in the state, commended the executive and stakeholders of the market for their good jobs towards the development of the market. He urged other market leaders to replicate the example of Building Materials International Market, Ogidi, as it falls within the vision of the Soludo's administration for markets in the state. Commissioner Ngonade, however, assured government's determination to formulate favorable policies that will improve the state economy and make Anambra markets the first destination choice for both local and international investors.
I'm quite impressed with the turnout of and the news I heard about this market, especially the way this market is organized and the neatness of the market. This is very, very important. I mean, it's one of the markets I would like to visit compared to the market we visited before. Very, very neat, and we are quite impressed.
Welcoming the commissioner, Chief Nwankwo commended Governor Chukwuma Soludo for the initiatives already put in place to better the lots of traders across the state and assured of the unalloyed support of Building Materials International Markets traders to the governor in his vision of making the state a prosperous and livable homeland.
The market is united. There's peace, absolute peace in the market. That's why everybody is cooperating. Our market is God's own market. It's a civilized market. We are partnering with government and supporting the government. So the government of the day is our own. We elected him, and what he's doing is very good to us. Yeah.
From Building Materials International Market, Ogidi, Chibuzo Bidiki, ABS News.
The National Union of Banks, Insurance and Financial Institutions Employees, NOBIFI, says it will join the Nigeria Labour Congress NLC in its solidarity strike over the lingering Academic Staff Union of Universities ASU strike. NOBIFI said this in a statement signed by its national president, Mr. Anthony Abama, and General Secretary, Mr. Mohammed Sheikh. The NLC had said that it would embark on a nationwide protest on July 26 and July 27 in solidarity with the trade unions and the Nigerian public universities and others. The NLC president, Mr. Ayuba Waba, said this in a circular jointly signed by Mr. Emmanuel Uwaja, General Secretary of the Congress in Abuja. NOBIFI said it was obvious that the lingering lecturers' strike since February 14 would continue to take a huge toll on the academic performance of the students. NOBIFI called on President Muhammadu Buhari to intervene concretely and end the ongoing strikes. The chairman, Nigeria Energy Forum, NEF, Dr. Daniel Adeoye, says its forthcoming conference will focus on boosting investments in climate-smart energy infrastructure and capacity building on modern energy technologies to boost the power sector. Adeoye said the theme of NEF 2022 conference and exhibition is titled Energizing Economic Growth and Sustainability. The chairman said that organizers would utilize the opportunity of the forum to gather insights from key stakeholders, identify pragmatic recommendations, and highlight practical solutions for powering economic growth and financing a sustainable energy transition. Adeoye also named Engineer Adekunle Makinde as co-chairman of the forum. He quoted Makinde as saying that the conference organizers had adopted a gradual return to in-person engagement post-COVID-19. Makinde said the decision for the physical meeting was based on the feedback of over 240 stakeholders who participated in the NEF 2022 Inception Survey. Sudan has reopened a key border crossing with Ethiopia that is closed last month after accusing Ethiopia of executing 7 of its soldiers. A statement by the Technical Committee of Sudan's Defense and Security Council said the decision was taken after Sudan and Ethiopia's leaders agreed to solve the problems that erupt at the border areas of the two countries, and in return for the goodwill measures shown by the Ethiopian side to prevent the infiltration of armed elements into Sudanese territory. The council added that Sudanese security forces would intensify patrols to prevent the movement of armed elements across the border that was reopened on Sunday. Sudan's military ruler, Lieutenant General Abdel Fattah al-Burhan, and Ethiopian Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed met earlier this month in the Kenyan capital, Nairobi, amidst the crisis. The Galbatad border crossing was closed on 27th of June after Sudan accused Ethiopia of executing 7 soldiers. 3 people were killed and another 3 injured Sunday at a mall in the U.S. state of Indiana. Mark Myers, the mayor of Greenwood, Indiana, said that the gunman had been shot dead by an armed individual. The Greenwood police shared a post on their Facebook page asking for a witness or witnesses to the shooting to contact the department with information. The attack is the latest in a wave of gun violence plaguing the United States, where about 40,000 deaths a year are caused by firearms, according to the Gun Violence Archive. It comes just weeks after gunmen opened fire on a July 4 parade in an affluent Chicago suburb, killing 7 people and injuring at least 3 dozen. Rivers United have been crowned champions of the Nigeria Professional Football League for the 2021-2022 session. Despite losing the match day 35 fixture in Lafia, losing 2-1 to Nasarawa United last month, the Port Harcourt-based club retained a 10-point gap at the top of the table after second-place Plateau United suffered a 2-1 defeat at Aqua United the same day, and with just 3 games left before the end of the season, they were assured of their first-ever league title. With the NPFL season brought to an end, the newly crowned champions ended the campaign on a high with a 1-0 win over Gombe United in Port Harcourt to finish the season with 77 points from 38 games. With a victory, Eguma's men are guaranteed an automatic place in next season's CAF Champions League, along with Plateau United, who finished second on the log. Remember, you can follow news and programs on ABS from any part of the world by liking our Facebook page at ABS Radio Television, subscribe to our YouTube page at ABS Television Oka, follow us on Instagram at ABS Radio TV, log on to our website www.absradiotv.com. And now a recap of the main points. Anambra House Committee on Health has commended Governor Soludo's vision on improved health care in the state. Trade and Commerce Commissioner has tasked market leaders to support state governments to ensure sustainable development. National Union of Banks, Insurance and Financial Institutions employees has threatened shutdown of financial institutions in solidarity to ASU strike. Sudan has reopened key border crossing with Ethiopia. And here is a special message before we go. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let us give him maximum support for the task ahead. And that's it on the news tonight. thanking you so much for watching. My name is Maureen Stone Enujoke. Kachifo.